Okay, hello. I am going to be answering a question that we get all the time here, and that is, do I really need to wear SPF every day? And the short and long answer is yes, capital YES. And I mean, it's been shocking some of the things that I've been hearing from clients lately that are saying like the wildest things, like how they didn't wear SPF because they thought that it caused cancer, and oh, they didn't have to they are not wearing SPF because it's not sunny outside today. But like, you have to wear SPF every single day if you want to prevent the signs of aging. It is the number one thing that you can do to prevent the signs of aging. So let's dive a little bit deeper into this, because it's one of the most common skincare questions that I get asked. Yes, you do need to wear SPF every single day, and let me explain why. The first thing when people think of sunscreen is, oh, you think of the beach, you think of the pool, being outside all day, camping, but sun damage does not only happen when you're laying out in the sun. Okay, so there are two different types of UV rays. There's UVA and there's UVB. UVB burns, UVA ages. So that's just kind of the way that you can remember that. So UVA, it is around all year long. It doesn't go away. UVA is always present, which means that the aging is always present. And it can go through clouds, it can go through windows, and they reach you when you're driving, when you're sitting in the kitchen window, or running errands or whatever. So even if you're just like taking your kids to school or running errands, or just sitting in your car or working near a window, which I know I do. I mean, like, we have this humongous window here. You're still getting that UV exposure. And you want to be able to protect your skin from that exposure so that you can prevent the signs of aging, right? So just keep that in mind. And then also remember that sun damage is cumulative. So I'm in my mid 30s, almost mid 30s. I'm not going to tell you the exact age, but I am in my 30s. And when I was young and dumb, I loved to sit in a tanning bed. I know a lot of my 30, 40-year-old somethings have done that also, okay? I think it was just like part of the generation. And I would go almost every day to the tanning beds for years. And so that's a problem. And so, but that's not going to show up until you're in your 40s. So if you are doing that right now, that's why so many people don't realize that when you sit in a tanning bed, of course it gets you that nice, glow in the moment. But when you're later in life, like in your 40s, 50s, 60s, all of that damage that you've caused is gonna come back. It's gonna rear its ugly head. And I've already started seeing it on my shoulders for me. I'm starting to notice it on my skin. And which I actually did a little baby peel today, because I was like, I can't, like, this is not. And so you have to wear SPF. And and just protect your skin at all times. Just the small daily exposures, they will add up. They really will. So I always tell my clients, SPF is the best anti-aging product you'll ever use. And I mean, I will go to my grave saying that. So a couple of myths I have written down here are, oh, but I'm inside most of the day. I get this a lot. Oh, I don't work outside. Like, I it's just going from my house to my car. But like, UV rays go through windows. The UVA rays go through windows, and you might not get burned, but you will get that exposure. And like I said, it's cumulative, right? Up to 80% of UV rays still penetrate the clouds. So today, it's an overcast day here in Peoria. And like, you're still going to get that UVA ray coming through. So if you care about anti-aging or age management or preventing wrinkles or fine lines and keeping your skin even and tight, then SPF is definitely a non-negotiable. So I know you're busy, and if you're anything like me, you're just trying to get products on your face before your toddler rearranges your bathroom closet. So you don't need to wear a heavy sunscreen. You don't need to have like the white cast, which I know my beautiful women of color are like, no, I cannot wear sunscreen because I'm not going to be out here with a white cast. I totally get it. Like, my husband is Latino, and like, we don't do white cast in this house or in this spa. So if you're wanting that, I'm sure I can find one for you. But I, one, don't like that look, and two, I don't have like the time for a 27-step routine. So if you want that, I can totally give it to you, easy peasy. But I need SPF that I can actually wear. So that's why my recommendation is going to be, you want to stick with something that's like a 30 or higher. Sometimes, and I have encountered this, sometimes if you're vitamin D deficient, I'm not a doctor, this is not medical advice, but I've heard and had clients come in who their doctors were like, it needs to be no more than 25%. Or 20%. It's not what it is. It's not a percentage, but like SPF 25 or less if you're going to wear SPF, because you need to be protected, but not preventing the vitamin D from getting through and getting that vitamin D if you're vitamin D deficient. But that's something to go over with your PCP or your doctor or whoever. That's not what I deal with. So just know that. But I recommend 30 or higher. Something that's broad spectrum, meaning it covers UVA and UVB, and it layers well under makeup, because makeup is not SPF. I'm so sorry to like hurt some girlies' feelings, but that is just not the reality. Like, it's great that your powder or concealer or what have you has SPF in it. That can be a great extra protection. That is not a good enough coverage for what you're needing. You need all over, down your neck, go. A lot of people, so like, I feel like we're skin talk or whatever. I'm not on TikTok, so I don't even know what it's called, but like beauty talk or whatever. We've all learned, okay, you pull your moisturizer down your face onto your décolleté and chest, but people don't talk about the shoulders, man. I feel like I can always tell when someone's age based on their how the skin on their shoulders look. Is that weird? I don't know. I don't know if that's weird. Okay, you tell me. And if you're investing in skincare or facials or just like treatments, like what I just mentioned, I have like a little baby peel on, and you're skipping your SPF, that is just, I mean, you're basically throwing your money down the drain. It's like you're starting all over at that point. It's not even worth it. So yes, use your SPF every single day, especially if you're getting services and treatments done. Rain or shine, makeup or no makeup, just 5 minutes or 5 hours outside, you need to have the SPF, and your skin will thank you when you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s. And if you're already there, then the best time to start was like in your 20s and 30s, but the second best time to start is today. So it's really easy to like be hard on ourselves of like where we thought, or where we, where we're going. But when you know better, you do better. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that is motivating for you to use SPF every single day. And if you're not sure which SPF is right for your skin, no matter what your skin type is, your skin concern, how melanated your skin is, let me know. I have been doing this for 9+ years, and I can help it to basically go with your lifestyle, any like routine that you have, and that's exactly what we do here. We fit things into your lifestyle and into your um, routine. So it doesn't need to be complicated or anything like that. So take care. Have a good rest of your day. Stay warm. It's just unusually cold always. I think that's just the time of year we're in. I will jump on next week as well to talk about more fun skincare questions that people ask us all the time. And I hope that you get to try that out. Let me know how it goes, and I will see you at the spa. All right, take care.